Hi guys, Pete here from Outside Creations. I'm in the Canary Islands testing out the brand new DJI Osmo Action for Wex Photo Video. So firstly, I'm going to go over the design of the Osmo Action. It's got the traditional rear LCD screen we've grown to know on the GoPros, but it also has a brand new front-facing LCD, perfect for selfies and vlogging. As you'd expect, it's super rugged, so it's dust-proof, shock-proof, and also waterproof to 11 meters. It also takes the same mount as most of the GoPro accessories. So the first bit of spec we'll go over is the frame rates. So brilliantly, you can shoot in 4K 60 frames per second at 100 megabits per second. It also shoots some really nice footage in 24, 25, and pretty much anything up to 60. It also does shoot 1080p in super slow motion. I think that's 240 frames per second. It's really fun to play around with, but I don't think the quality is high enough that I would use in any of my productions. The Osmo Action hasn't been out for long, but people are already starting to realise how good the image stabilisation really is. They call it RockSteady, and you can turn it on simply in the menu. I just did some running shots with the camera with RockSteady on, just to show you how smooth you can really make the footage look. And here's it without. Here's another shot I got literally just running beside the car, and it literally looks like I've got it mounted to a gimbal. As we're currently in Lanzarote, we have plenty of super bright skies and then dark, shadowy areas where the cliffs and caves are. This is the perfect time to test out the HDR footage. The HDR mode should maintain more detail in the highlights and the shadows, allowing for a more dynamic looking image. One setting I've really enjoyed using on the Osmo Action is the Timelapse mode. It's super easy. All you have to do is set it down, press record, come back to it a bit later, and it will piece the whole video together for you, making a really nice looking time lapse. So I know at the beginning of the video I mentioned the camera is waterproof up to 11 meters, and I also know you guys are going to call me out if I don't actually get an action camera wet. We're in Lanzarote. As you can tell, it's pretty windy, and the sea's actually really, really cold, but I'm going to take one for the team, pucker up and see how it does in a bit of water. So as you can see, we've just moved inside. It was way too windy out there to do any audio tests. But now I can simply put it at selfie's length away from me, press record, and give you a quick test. So test, Peter Hutchinson here from Outside Creations, doing a review of the DJI Osmo Action for Wex Photo Video. So as you can tell, the audio when you're inside is actually really pleasant. Outside we were getting a lot of wind noise, but that's unfair on the camera, it was going mental out there. And you could actually improve on the audio if you wanted to by using an external microphone and plugging that into the USB-C on the side of the camera. I hope you've enjoyed seeing a few of the key features of this camera. I've really enjoyed using it, and I'm super impressed that this is DJI's first ever action camera and it has the specs and performance that it does. A couple of things before I sign off that I really do like about the camera is that the battery seems to last quite a bit longer than the GoPro in my opinion. And one thing that really sets it aside is that front view camera. It's just so good if you want to do some vlogs or selfies. I'll definitely be bringing this camera on my future trips, and I hope to get a lot more use out of it. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe to Wex Photo Video for more content just like this. And until next time, I'll see you.